Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Myself Dr. Sumeet Patil, and I make videos upon English literature. And up till now I have posted several videos wherein from the beginning, if I speak, I have made videos from history of English literature, history of English language, after that kings and queens of English literature, then father of English literature, and thereafter I made several videos, a series of videos where I focused upon the genres of English literature. And after the genres of English literature, I started to make videos upon the different periods in English literature, starting from Anglo-Saxon up till now, from Anglo-Saxon to interregnum period. And in the interregnum period or after the interregnum period, it was my latest video, that is Restoration Age in English Literature and Comedy of Manners. So if you are new to my YouTube channel, I will suggest you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share it as much as possible, so that the literature lovers will get the idea about the history of English literature. And to start today's video, I am focusing on the succeeding age of the Restoration era. Now, as you all know, the Restoration era, which starts from the year 1660, it ends in the year 1700. And from the 1700 to 1750, the age is called as the Augustan Age. And today we all are going to see the Augustan Age and what all things have happened and what was the major transformation in this Augustan Age that we will look into this video. So let's begin. Now, to start with, the first and the foremost point I would be highlighting is who was the queen or who was the king during the Augustan Age. Now, I will be highlighting the political background, and after the political background, I would be focusing on the literary background. So, from the year that is roughly around 1700, or Queen Mary, who was the daughter of King James II, she and her husband, they were ruling the king, or they were ruling England, and they ruled. Queen Mary, she died in the year 1694, and William of Orange, he died in the year 1702. And now what has happened is, after these people, they both have died, Queen Anne, she comes to the throne in the year roughly around 1700 or so, and she is the second daughter of King James II, and she sits on the throne, or she is coronated on 8th of March 1702, and she is ruling till 1707. Now, Queen Anne, the age of Queen Anne, or we can say the Augustan Age, it starts from the rule of Queen Anne, and this is the beginning of the Augustan Age. And after that, after the reign of Queen Anne, George I, he sits on the throne. He sits from the year that is 1714, and he ends his rule in the year 1727 when he passed away. And after that, politically, or the person who is ruling is the son of King George I, that is his eldest son, King George II, who sat on the throne in the year 1727, and he ruled for quite a longer time as compared to his father. He ruled till 1760. He was not only the king of England, but he had his powers in Germany also, as well as in the surrounding areas. And now, coming to the point, that is this was the whole background idea of the political background of England, who were the kings and queens. Now, coming to the literary background, the major transformation in this age was novels. Now, as you all know, the previous age was ruled by dramas. Restoration drama was quite famous, wherein William Wycherley, William Congreve, they both ruled the Restoration comedy. Now, in this age, in the Augustan Age, now before starting the literary background, I must tell you why this age is called as the Augustan Age, because the rule was Queen Anne, then George I, George II, but why it is called as the Augustan Age? The reason behind this is the people, or the dramatist, or the novelist, or rather than novelist, the satirist or the playwright who were writing in this age, they were imitating the people, that is Greek and Latin people, who wrote their literature, that is Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, Virgil's plays, and so many people, they have imitated them and they have translated them. And when Homer, Virgil, Horace, they were writing, the king at that time was the Emperor Augustus, and he ruled from 27 BC to 14 BC, that is before Christ era. And hence this age is called as Augustan Age, because people were imitating the Greek and Latin writers, especially Latin writers. I would be highlighting who translated which authors. Now, the first and the foremost name which comes or which is coming to the peak is the Alexander Pope. He has used heroic couplet, and basically his the rape of the lock is extremely famous. The first person is Alexander Pope. Second, satire. People started to write down satire in this age, and this age was also ruled as or it was ruled by the satire. And after that, what has happened is Jonathan Swift, after the Alexander Pope, Jonathan Swift, he started writing down novels, and contemporary to Jonathan Swift was Alexander Pope and Daniel Defoe. So to start with Jonathan Swift, he penned down Gulliver's Travels, which was published in 1726. Then Battle of Tub, A Tale of Tub, and the Battle of Books, which was the criticism on John Dryden. Now, why these people criticize John Dryden and so many things that I would be discussing. But apart from Jonathan Swift, Alexander Pope, his main book or main literature was Essay on Criticism, which was published in the year 1711. And with the publishing or with the publication of Essay on Criticism, Alexander Pope became so famous that he bought a villa and he lived in his villa lavishly. And heroic couplet, his use of he very well used heroic couplet in his works, as well as mock heroic poem or mock heroic epic, that is The Rape of the Lock, which was published in the year 1712, became very much famous as compared to his contemporary writers. Then Daniel Defoe. Daniel Defoe's Robinson Crusoe is very famous, which was published in the year 1719, and this novel is also considered as the first novel published or first novel written in the Augustan Age. And after Daniel Defoe, what people did is people also started imitating Daniel Defoe, or people started to write down novels. And after Daniel Defoe, or contemporary to Daniel Defoe, was Dr. Samuel Johnson Samuel Richardson's Pamela and Clarissa. Samuel Richardson, he used a different technique, that is Pamela and Clarissa. These novels were written in an epistolary format. Now, what is epistolary format? Epistolary format is writing novels using the letter format. Now, there were letters which were written from one person to another person, and here Samuel Richardson, he used his new technique, and now onwards people started to use the technique which was epistolary, or it is also called as the letters, writing a letter, and it was combined and then it was published. And after Samuel Richardson comes the another great person, that is Henry Fielding. His Joseph Andrews was published in the year 1742, and another famous work by Henry Fielding is Tom Jones, which was published in 1749. And finally, there are two important people in this age or in this era who had used a different kind of genre, which was magazine. Now, these two people are Sir Joseph Addison and Sir Richard Steele. They both started a magazine which is also called as, or which was very famous, that is The Spectator. So this was the whole roughly idea about the Augustan Age, which started in the year 1700, and 1750 it ended. And this age is also called as the age of sensibility or age of reason. And then after that comes the Age of Enlightenment period, which I would be making after this video. So I hope you all have got a slight idea about the Augustan Age, who were the king and queens who were ruling, that is Queen Anne comes to the throne, and hence the Augustan Age begins. And why Augustan Age is why this period is called Augustan Age, because people imitated. One more important point I would like to highlight is Alexander Pope. He translated the works of Homer, that is Iliad and Odyssey, which took several years for him to translate, and it is also a masterpiece of Alexander Pope. And after Alexander Pope, people also started to imitate the Greek and Latin writers, and hence this age is called as the Augustan Age. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I will urge all of you to subscribe to my channel. Who are new to my channel, don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get the upcoming videos notification, and share this video and every videos as much as possible. Thank you so much.